What's up, beautiful people? My name is Ifeanyi. Welcome to Pain to Purpose Tribe TV, a place where we talk about how you can move from a place of pain to a place of purpose. Last week we talked about how to stop being stuck in your past, and it was a very interesting topic because I felt that we needed to actually stop being stuck in the past. And yes, so that was last week. Beautiful week. Thank you so much for all your comments and all the messages. Now, on to this week. Now, this topic is a topic that I realized that I really needed to talk about because I felt okay, yes, we are in a global pandemic and we are having the coronavirus issue. Yes, we are all experiencing the coronavirus issue. Wherever you are in this world, I'm sure you're feeling it. Every single person in the world is feeling this issue, whether you've been directly impacted by it or you've not been directly impacted by it. But the truth is that at this point in time, life seems out of control. There's so many things that you're wondering, like, are we all going to die? Is life going to end? Is it time for the world to end? Someone was saying, is it time for the world to end? And so we're all asking ourselves questions. For some of us, we're stuck at home. And for some of us, we're still walking up and down. But we are all impacted by this issue. And so I really felt that today I should talk about it. But I'm not going to talk about the coronavirus. What I'm going to talk about is what we can do during this period, what we can do in this phase. How do we handle it? And so I'm talking about three things to do when a life just seems out of control. Because trust me, guys, right now it does seem out of control. But I believe so much in the scripture in the Bible that says, all things work together for good to them that love God and to them who are called according to his purpose. And so today, I'm talking from that perspective. I'm talking about how this period can be beneficial for you and for me, even if it seems out of control. I'm sharing three things that you can do now, three things that you can do to actually get your life back on track. And three things that will make you realize that this time was worth it. I know, yes, it's horrible, but yes, this time was worth it. Another thing that made me really, really think about this was because it hit home for me. So, yes, I don't have a family member right now, and I thank God for that is affected by the coronavirus. But then a few days ago, my mom called me to say that my auntie in the UK, her colleague has coronavirus, and then we're like, oh my God, we need to be careful. Hope she's not affected as my auntie. And then 4 hours later, my sister calls me to tell me that someone in her office was also affected by the coronavirus, and so they've been told to stay at home for 7 days to not come, so she's going to be at home with the kids. And it was just very interesting because I was like, oh my God, I pray my sister is okay. It really, really hit home for me, guys. It really hit home for me. And so this is something that is affecting every single person. I'm just going to go into the three things that we can do during this period to come out better and to come out stronger. Now, the first thing is reflect. Reflect. What do I mean by reflect? I mean, reflect on your life choices. Are you where you want to be? Have you done the things that you actually set out to achieve? Are you the person that you want to become? Or are you a figment of your imagination? Yes, are you a figment of the person that you imagined yourself to be? Now, during this time, some of us are at home, some of us are actually, still walking around. But I'm sure that we are all worried. We are all having this. Some of us are having anxiety attacks, panic attacks. But relax. Please, relax. Rest. Don't worry. I trust that we're going to get through this just fine. We are survivors and we're definitely going to survive through this. But the first thing I just want you to do, some of you are already stuck at home, so you have to reflect anyway. And even if you're walking up and down, still reflect. Reflect on your life choices. Are you the person you want to become? Have you done the things that you set out to do? Have you succeeded in doing your bucket list? Who are you? Are you stuck in a place of pain and unforgiveness and anger? Or are you thriving? Are you fulfilled? So it's time to reflect, guys. It's time to take this time to actually think about the people. Who are we? What have we done with our lives so far? What have we achieved? And not just achieved, but who have we become? I'm not just particular about what you've achieved, I'm also particular about who you are. Are you the person that you actually want to be? Or are you walking around in anger and in pain? Are you walking around bitter at your partner? Are you walking around bitter at the person that hurt you in the past? Or are you truly happy? So that's number one, reflect. Number two is restore. These are my 3 hours. Yes, the last one's also going to be an hour. Yes, restore. Restore means that you restore your relationships with yourself and with others. Now, I know that when you reflected, you've done the reflect part. Please do the reflect part, write in your journal and reflect. And maybe when you reflected, there's a high possibility that you feel bad that you're not that person that you planned to become, that you've not achieved the things that you set out to achieve. It's okay. Fine, it's okay. I know you feel like you hurt yourself, but it's okay. I want you to tell that to yourself. And it's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's fine. It's not too late. It's not too late. So restore your relationship with yourself. Forgive yourself for the time that you think you messed up. Forgive yourself for not being the person that you want to become. Forgive yourself for not achieving the things that you set out to achieve. Restore your relationship with yourself. Love yourself. See yourself from a positive perspective and not from the bad things that people have told you about yourself in the past. No. See yourself from a loving perspective. Love yourself. And restore your relationships with others. If it's somebody that you need to call today to say, you hurt me, but I forgive you, please make that call. Because at this point in time, in the whole world, we don't have time to be angry with each other. We don't have time to be stabbing each other. We don't have time to be hurting each other. No. At this time, we all need to stand together against this crazy thing that has come into our lives. We all need to stand together. We should not be harboring bitterness and just being angry at each other. No. We should stand together. So if there's anything, restore your relationship with others, your family members, people. Just, you don't have to get close to them. You don't have to bring them close, but just restore your relationship. Even if it means telling the person how the person hurt you, even if it means it's your partner, it's your husband, it's your wife, just forgive and let the person know. But my point is, just restore your relationship, because at this time we all need to stand together. And number 3 is reinvent. Yes, reinvent yourself. Now you've reflected, you have restored. Now it's time to reinvent. Now you're reinventing yourself based on your journal, based on the things that you wrote down when you reflected, and you're also reinventing yourself because now you've restored your relationship with yourself. You've restored your relationship with others. You're not angry. You're not bitter. You're not walking around just in your own world, in your own zone. No. So now you can actually now reinvent yourself from a place of a different perspective. So reinvent yourself. We are going to get through this phase, guys. I believe so much that we are going to get through this phase. But the question I have for you is, when you've gotten through this phase, who are you? Who are you going to become? Are you still going to be the person that you were before this phase? Or are you going to be a better, richer, more fulfilled person after this phase? Reinvent yourself, innovate, be innovative. If it's a YouTube channel that you've been thinking of starting, this is the perfect time to start. sit down in your house and start, and don't tell me that you have a full-time job. I have a full-time job, and it's tough, yes. Combine the full-time job with your dream, but yeah, the full-time job pays the bills for now. So whatever it is, if it's a book that you want to write, write that book. If it's a song that you want to sing, sing that song. Whatever it is, your business that you want to start that business. The promotion that you want to get to your office, stand up, talk to your boss and tell your boss that you're due for a promotion. Yes, because at this time, we need to fight for ourselves. We need to fight to become the person, the people that we really, really wanted to become. And so, guys, these are the 3 R's. Number 1, reflect. Number 2, restore. Number 3, reinvent. It's time to be innovative. It's time to reinvent. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do for so long, it's time to do it. It's time to do it is now. And so, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next week, please, 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 don't allow the pain of your past, don't allow the pain stop you from achieving your purpose. I love you guys. See you next week. Bye.